Hey, hello. So I am back in Minneapolis after a fun weekend out east with family. So my cousin and his new wife they were just glowing at the wedding. So it was a lot of fun. And then lots of dancing, laughing with the fam. So it was hard to leave. It was one of those things where you know how you get excited about the trip to see everybody and then it ends and you're like, so, but I do get to see my aunt on my mom's side tomorrow for lunch, so that's good. Gotta keep the fun going, right? So, with that being said, you probably noticed I was off track a bit. I love routine, routine keeps me successful, but I am a fan of going off routine once in a while. I think it is okay to give yourself some grace, and that is what I did. So, hopefully, you didn't miss me too much. Um, yeah, I missed Sunday and Monday. So, today I have a good message for y'all. And with that, I will go ahead and read it. So, focus on where you want to go, not where you are. So, I really like that message. I think a lot of times we do tend to focus too much on, where we are right now, and you can have the stresses of the day to day. And there's pros and cons to that too, because sometimes you just got to enjoy the present, right? I do believe in enjoying the present moment and not looking far too ahead, because sometimes you kind of miss the current joys of the moment or the present moment. But I think what this message is saying, and let me know what you think, I think it's about manifesting. So for me, I'm a big believer in, setting your intentions, putting your dreams, your prayers, your hopes, whatever it is out there, and have confidence that it'll happen. So what I think this really means is, yeah, live as if it were going to happen or already has happened. So for me, I know a big dream of mine would be to retire, I don't know, probably in the next 10 years and travel a bit more, do some European travel, just enjoy life as much as I can. And of course, I'm very grateful for my current job because I do get to kind of be mobile with it. I can work from wherever. So I'm doing this, right after a lunch break. So with that being said, I gotta enjoy the present moment, but I like to look to the future as well. So, curious what your thoughts are on that. Let's see what our angel messages are in regarding that. Like, what kind of messages do we need to know to kind of keep in mind that anything that your heart's desire will come true? And you've heard me say that before. So, they're just little reminders. So, life review. I haven't seen this one. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So that's really good. I think this is a really good message to go with this one. So if you're feeling like right now in your life you are unbalanced, think, well, what does it take to get me to where I want to be? So for me, for going into retirement, right? I want to think about my 401k and savings in some ways that I can I like multiple streams of income coming in, so I'm trying to think ahead, right? So for you, if you're thinking, yep, I'm going to get into a new workout routine, or maybe you're wanting to eat healthier or live a better balanced life, all right, think about where you want to go and what is it going to take to get there. So I think that's huge, a life review, like review your current situation. I'm a huge believer of writing things down. I journal daily, gratitude journal, and kind of review my current situation and then say, all right, what's my kind of path to get there, and then feel as if you were there. So I think I've brought up the condo aspect before. Before I found this condo, I was specifically thinking, all right, I want to feel that feeling of the water view, walkability, kind of that old town where I'm right along in cobblestone streets, and I kind of envisioned what I wanted. So, review what's important to you and make it happen. So let's see what we need to surrender to. And we'll keep this short and sweet today. Yeah, it's good to connect though. Message me on what's going on in your life and what you need to kind of focus on or think about in the future. Ooh, surrender to silence. So, interesting. Let's read this one. Looks kind of like solitude out there. That little castle in the middle of the island. Kind of looks like Saint Michel in France, where it's like the water comes up and down. If you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. It's gorgeous. So in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So totally agree to this. And maybe that is why I let things be yesterday and Sunday, because sometimes silence is golden. I kind of even felt like I'm not sure I have much to say, or my energy was kind of low, and that's okay to be silent. And I think another good one for this is I think about taking the time to listen more, right? So I tend to be or think I need to share my words of wisdom or advice. So even with family this past weekend, we're having good conversation, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, you can just shut up a little more, Ellen, and just listen. So there are times that I think silence is key. There's definitely times to, interject a comment or some feedback or words of wisdom, but a lot of times I think I could do a better job of listening. So let me know what you need to surrender to in silence. Maybe that's just coming with some solitude to kind of review. Maybe go out in nature and take your journal and write down some of your goals and dreams. Write down what you're grateful for. That's where I always love to start. I actually do a thing. I can share this quick before I go. I met somebody on the plane that had this beautiful Mont Blanc journal and pen, and I just remember it because I was like, what are you writing in there? Like, I've never had one of those journals, and I just thought it looks so pristine and so beautiful, right? And he goes, it's my gratitude journal. So I write down what I'm grateful for. So it's 3 little bits. So what you're grateful for. And then he does his vision. So vision for the day. And then it's want what you want. So a lot of times every day my gratitude, vision, and want what I want is very similar, but it still helps me to kind of drive forward. So I've looked back in my gratitude journal over the years, and it's really cool to see what has come about. So a lot of my wants have come to fruition. So anyways, review your life, where you're at, kind of think about, focus on where you want to be, not where you're at currently, because you're always going to get to where you want to be. The joy is in the journey. And then surrender to silence. Take that time to just nurture yourself and go within. And I think, and for me, the way that I took it was, talking less, listening more. So, all right, sending you lots of love, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.